Good morning, Hillman Cancer Center. Welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. I'm Danielle Petrino, the project manager for the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program at Hillman Cancer Center. Blah, blah, blah. I can never get through that without making a mistake. This is Angela Zaccanini, our registered dietitian who focuses on lifestyle nutrition here at our suite. Just because I like to do this every now and then, we are actually located on the third floor of Hillman Cancer Center at our flagship site in Shadyside. So you would find our space called the Wellness Suite and Studios. Dr. Francis is a medical oncology hematologist who focuses on symptom management and quality of life using holistic treatments such as acupuncture, exercise, yoga, meditation, lifestyle nutrition. So you can find us here at Hillman, no matter where you're located. We would love for you to hang out with us.
Yeah.
So, Ange, we got to really, this is going to be fast.
Super quick and easy.
It probably took me longer to explain that than what it's going to take to make this. So
For
go
sure.
ahead, Ange.
Okay, so today we're making a healthy chocolate pudding, which can be a snack, it can be a healthy dessert. Super simple, 3 ingredients. And we are using Greek yogurt. This is a full-fat Greek yogurt. Now, this isn't vegan, obviously, since we're using yogurt. And according to the recipe, which I got from A Couple Cooks, their blog, and we've used their blog for other recipes before, but they actually have tried this with other dairy-free yogurts, and they couldn't find one that they actually enjoyed.
Oh.
So they have another vegan recipe that's similar. It's their chocolate peanut butter mousse.
Okay.
So if you're looking for something vegan, I would definitely refer back to that on their blog, which is, again, A Couple Cooks. So our ingredients are as follows. 2 tablespoons of Dutch process or dark cocoa powder. So Danielle, do you want to kind of show them what we're referring to here?
Hold on one quick second. There you go, Ange.
Okay, so this is the Dutch process cocoa powder versus just traditional cocoa powder. So to be honest with you, I'm not sure the difference, but I'm assuming it's the process of how they got the cocoa powder. It's unsweetened. It says here on the packaging that it's for baking and drinking, and the ingredients are cocoa with a Dutch process with alkali versus just traditional cocoa powder. So this recipe, it says do not use regular cocoa powder. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but it says here in the notes that the secret to this recipe is the dark cocoa powder or that Dutch processed cocoa powder. So
Okay.
I'm assuming it's just based on the taste,
Gotcha.
maybe. I don't know, but I'm curious because I've never used this for any recipe or tried it before. It is expensive. This
It looks
container
like
was like
expensive.
$9.
Oh, how much do you have to use in this recipe?
So only 2 tablespoons.
Okay, so it's going to last a while.
It'll last a while.
Okay.
And this is only going to be 1 serving
Oh.
also. So if you want to make it, you know, for multiple days or multiple people, then obviously you can make it accordingly.
Okay, so this is the cocoa powder.
This is just traditional cocoa
And then
powder.
this is the Dutch.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you use one or the other.
So they're saying not to use this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Only use this or dark cocoa powder, which I couldn't find. So the only thing I could find was the Dutch process cocoa
What does
powder.
it say Dutch? Oh, I see it. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
the red Dutch process. And in the ingredients, it actually says Dutch processed, which I guess that's something I need to Google. Because
Yeah.
what the heck does that even mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I need to Google too for that.
So if you know, leave it in the comments.
That's right. That's right. Tell us everything.
Okay, so you're going to mix everything together in the bowl. And besides the Dutch cocoa powder, you're going to be using the Greek yogurt that we mentioned and maple syrup, and that's literally it. So let's get this going. Oh, this is like, first off, the smells amazing.
I mean, it does smell really good.
Oh my gosh. And it looks like, it seems like it's so finely, I can't even describe
Okay.
what this looks or feels
Here,
like.
I'm going to cut it over. Do you want to just tip your bowl?
Yeah.
Show them? Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like super soft and silky, it seems. Okay. So besides that, we're going to do the 1/2 cup of our Greek yogurt. And like I said, this is full fat Greek yogurt. This is just the Whole Foods brand. Of course, you can use whatever kind of Greek yogurt you want. I did see in the comments for this recipe that some people were asking about like coconut yogurt and everything, but of course, you know, the blog, they're saying they've tried it.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah. And there's obviously other vegan desserts, and we've tried a few. We've done,
the chickpea. Was chickpea vegan?
yeah, the chickpea cookie dough, but I don't know if those morsels were vegan.
Oh, gotcha.
Take a look at our healthy dessert playlist. We do have a few different things on there. The silken tofu,
The
I
silken
believe
tofu,
that
that's-
one was vegan. Yeah. Okay, so we have our half a cup of yogurt, and you're just going to add it all to the same little mixing bowl here. And our final ingredient is maple syrup. So this is going to be your sweetener, you know. I think the Greek yogurt is obviously for texture and to
Yeah.
get that pudding consistency. And then our maple syrup is 1.5 tablespoons. Danielle and I were hoping to have something sweet today.
Yeah,
so
this is like
this is going to be
post-lunch.
it.
I had a salty lunch. Big shock.
Look, I'm making a mess.
Oh, you are making a mess. It's not even that much of a recipe.
I know. Wait.
Ugh, you need 1.5. Did you find the
This
half?
is a teaspoon. So I'm just going to have to do less than this.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
There you go. Okay.
Maybe a little more.
Mix it up, Dan.
Okay.
That is a large spatula.
I know. For this little bowl.
I know.
So they mentioned that at first it's going to be pretty thick, and if for some reason you need it to be thinner, you can add water. And then they also mentioned that you can add additional maple syrup or cocoa powder depending on your palate and what you're looking for. So a lot of times we do try to find healthy dessert recipes because it's a common question that I get from my patients. The reason being, we try to encourage limiting simple sugars, which is, you know, a lot of desserts. And cookies, candies, pop, pastries, all of those things can contain simple sugars. So, you know, obviously we crave sweets every now and then, and you should be able to treat yourself. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more nutrient dense and a little bit more healthy, this is a great option. And then, like I said, go check out our other recipes, healthy dessert playlist. This is a beautiful
It's really pretty.
consistency.
Let me.
You know what would be good too? When we did do that silken tofu chocolate mousse, we added a coconut whipped cream
Oh,
with
you have a good
raspberries
memory.
on top.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
yeah,
would
I
be
do want
something
that.
else you could add to
Oh
this.
my gosh, raspberries, blackberries. I mean, it's a nice little.
Yeah, like this
Okay,
could
I'm
get
gonna
really
try.
hearty. Now, I did want to mention the nutrition facts really quick.
I'm gonna come over here and eat it while she's
One
deciding.
serving, so this entire bowl is 198 calories, and 22 grams of sugar.
That's good.
Is it a little bitter?
A little bitter,
Let me see.
but it's good. It has
It
a
is
good,
bitter, but
but it has a good aftertaste.
yeah,
Isn't that crazy that like you kind of taste a little bit bitter at the beginning, but then it has a good aftertaste?
yeah. And I think that's where you can kind of play around with the maple syrup, but the consistency is great.
The consistency is fantastic.
And this is something, again, mouthfeel, chewing, swallowing, issues with that. This is something good. This contains 10.9 grams of protein.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a great thing. It also contains 3 grams of fiber. So that's what we're talking about, a healthy dessert that actually is nutrient dense. So you're getting more out of it. You know, you're not just getting something that's satisfying and sweet and good. You're also getting some
take
really
another
good, you're getting calcium, you're getting
Right.
vitamin B12 from the dairy, you're getting some iron, some B6. So consider that and, you know,
I think-
take into consideration this.
Not judging your mixing skills.
It needs mixed more.
I think it needs mix more because it's like you can clearly taste like
Some of the powder.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe probably not using a large spatula might be part of that. But I mean the consistency is
Oh,
fantastic.
I actually see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it tastes like really good. I mean, I don't know if I would be like this tastes exactly like chocolate pudding,
Yeah.
but it handles a sweet tooth.
Yeah. And I think too, adding that coconut whipped cream and the fruit can
the
even
fruit.
enhance that sweetness a little bit more for you, and really be a satisfying treat.
Yeah, that's good.
I
Yeah.
think the consistency, like, you would never think this was made of yogurt. You
Angela,
know?
you just tilt it a little bit. Hold on. And then, yeah, turn towards me a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a great picture. Yeah. I mean, it looks exactly like a milk chocolate pudding.
Yep.
And the texture is that.
Yeah.
So,
So like we said, it is a little bit bitter, but now I'm curious if you do make it with traditional cocoa powder, what the difference would be.
I know.
We'll have to try that sometime.
I wonder just like with the, like, because Greek yogurt's also a bit like tart.
It's definitely tart.
Bitter,
for
you know?
sure. For sure.
Awesome. Well, Ange, thank you again.
Yeah.
Look for this under, what do we call this? Healthy Desserts?
Yep.
Healthy Desserts. I threw up Ange's email address at the bottom of the screen. So if you would like to subscribe to our weekly emails, we just do a reminder and letting you know what we're putting up on their channel that week for cooking, for recipes. So anyways,
sure.
I think all those things. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Oh,
Also,
wait.
I did want to just mention that we're going to be doing live Q&As
Yes.
the
last
Wednesday.
Yes, so that will actually be Ange and I sitting here. There will be, you're just going to throw your questions in the chat. They can be anything.
Yep.
So anything that you're feeling, thinking, needing some advice on, please don't hesitate. And just by some chance, nobody pops on at that time or whatever, we do already have a planned topic
Yes.
conversation that we'll be walking through. So we'll also throw both of those up. Whether we get anybody or not,
Right.
those will be recordings that you'll find on our page.
Yeah, so it is going to be live, but then we're going to save the recording and post that to our channel too. So if you don't have the opportunity to come to the live event, but you want to find out what questions were
Yeah.
answered, feel free to go check
We'll
out that
try
recording.
to put a little description of what was talked about too, just so that way you're not like just trying to
Figure out which one you want to
Yes,
watch.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your week
you
and
next
happy
time.
fall.